going on an epic adventure. We're doing a 2-night up Derval. So we're heading up early, what are we, Tuesday morning, isn't it? Early Tuesday morning. We are making our way out of Port Nelson and heading up Derval. We'll try and go to one of our new spots we've discovered, but we've got a sou'easter coming through today of up to 30 knots. Live feed on Predict Wind is saying it's currently 12, so we'll be able to tuck away on the western side and have a fish up there. For our 3-day adventure, we've loaded up on fuel, and we've also got some huge squid baits and some old albacore frames that we're going to try and drop and get some donkey groper if we possibly can, or some giant sharks. But we're also going to have a solid mission and try a few new tactics to try and get some really big snapper. So what we're trying for is the 25 to 30 pound snapper. So I've come up with a few tricks, and well, me and Kohan have come up with a couple of tricks we're going to try and crack that 25 pound, well, get past 25 pound on a big snapper. We've got 2.5 days to, well, yeah, 3 days basically to have a go at it. So let's catch some giant snapper and groper. We are mega hoping to get some big snapper. Something over 23 would be pretty cool, over 22. But anything over 25 would be amazing. Plenty of good sign today. And the weather's not too bad. It's meant to be a sou'easter of 30 knots. It was pretty bad coming up through the bottom end of Derval, but up the top here now we're sort of hidden away from the breeze, and it's sort of dying off a bit. We just hooked up. This guy was on the bottom for probably a good 3 or 4 minutes, wasn't he, Go? Couldn't get out, just couldn't move him. He was solidly on the bottom. And now I'm starting to make some leeway on him. I'm on blue now. So I'm using my little 1000 Stella, Shimano Diluna. And yeah, Kohan, we're going to need to reverse. We're up to yellow now, so he might be coming.
Mega size.
Oh, here you are, out the back. Look at that. Come that.
Holy shit. Hey, bring him in. Holy shit.
Kohan on the helm. Captain Kohan. Captain Howe. How is that for a snapper? We've come out pretty much purposely trying to target bigger fish, especially sort of trying to get that 25 pounder. We weighed him, he's 23. That was such an awesome battle. It took ages to even get him off the bottom actually. So we knew it was a good fish. Finally got him up off the bottom, landed him 23 pounds. But have a look at that fish. And that is on our new favourite lure, the black baku, and that was a 150 gram. We're quite deep water, a lot of current, so those bigger lures and the bakus are streamlined, so they get down a lot better. Probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kohan's just hooked up. It's been pretty quiet actually. We're going to a couple of spots. Kohan's landed a couple of good fish. We dropped a couple of good ones as well. He might actually have a good one on here now. No.
He's coming up pretty easy now.
Some epic sign today. Epic sign, eh, Howie? How big's that snapper, dude? Little panty? Kohan's got a little panty. One tip I'll give you with your sounders, and this is a classic thing, and I actually heard this today when we were leaving the shop, is back up your waypoints, which is pretty easy to do. I might actually do a video on how to back up your waypoints, but that is a key thing. So many people, and quite often if you've got the sounder on and you turn off the mains or the power, you'll factory reset your unit. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it can conflict and you'll just lose all your waypoints. And a couple of buttons, and once you know how to do it, saving your waypoints will save all that hard effort and time that's taken you to get those marks. Just wait for me to do oh, drop, dude, just fish. Just fish. Look at the sign, Howie.
Why don't you do that later and fish? Yep.
Yeah? Lost it.
Oh, just spraying one. Yep, back.
Back again. What colour baku?
Black. Oh, he dropped it again.
Dropped it.
Damn it.
Howan's favourite colour is the black.
Back.
The black baku. He's chopping, losing, catching, missing.
They are all over it.
I don't think they're all over it because you're not hooking them.
They're obviously over it, just not eating it.
Oh, come on, Howan. You're only lying to yourself. So a pretty good arvo. We just got another good fish. I think that was probably around about a 12 pounder, maybe a bit bigger. And I just tip wrapped. That wind has dropped right off now, and it's mint out here. Getting into dusk, we're getting into bite time, but pretty happy with that 23 pound snapper. He fought like a true champ. That was an awesome battle. We're actually drifting a lot better now. Plenty of fish around, plenty of sign. Hooking up seems to be the issue. Dropping a lot of fish, but we're getting a few cooter as well, so that's probably part of the problem. Holly's back in. I'll get the helm, dude. Don't lose this one, eh? Good one? So I was just jigging away, and I realised why. I was looking at the colour and I was on yellow, and I'm like, well, that's only 60 metres and we're fishing about 80 metres. Looked on the sounder and you can see I was jigging mid-water. What do you got?
You got the bottom.
I think I've got the bottom, Owen.
Real bottom.
Real bottom. Okay, so that was my mistake, mid-water jigging. So that's
Just explain the full story.
yeah. I was showing you guys the screen where I was mid-water jigging, and then in that time I was letting the line out, and I got the bottom now. So I've got a snagglepuss, which I'm going to have to bust off. No reverse, Howie.
No reverse.
No reverse. I'm gonna have to bust it.
Are you sure?
Yep. Note to self. One tip: don't jig your lures for snapper in 50 metres of water when you're in 80 metres of water, because I don't think you're going to get a snapper. That's quite funny though. Hey, I was jigging for ages. You can see the line on the sounder. So that was probably a good 5 minutes of slow jigging, and Khan's getting bites and hookups, and I'm like, why not getting anything? Oh, classic, Mark. One serious tip though I will give you guys: whenever you're using a lure, whatever lure, new lures, whatever, best thing to do, and best way to understand the lure, is drop it in the water just over the side of the boat and just slow jig it. So just put it in the water, just move the rod up and down, flicking it and just trying to work out the best action for that lure. So any lure you get, any type, drop it in the water, just spend a little bit of time, just a minute or two mucking around with that lure, and you'll find the best action for it. And then that's what you want to apply when you drop it to the bottom. And massive amount of snapper blowers today. But that's why you don't hook them, guys, because I was 30 metres up off the bottom. Right, serious now, we're going to catch some fish. Last light now. Holly's hooked back up. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh, I better get the camera on him actually.
He wants to swim away.
He wants to swim away. I better get the camera on him. He's a cracker. You want the net too, I suppose. Oh, that's a good one, dude.
That's a bit, eh?
Yeah. How big you reckon?
Oh, 13?
13 pound.
Yeah.
He's bigger than that.
Oh, we'll see. We'll weigh it.
It's another nice fish, dude.
Yeah, cracker.
We go past all that sign.
No.
We're in that was before. Late afternoon. Holly's been dropping. He just dropped the donkey then. Basically, you know when you get a good snapper, if it sits on the bottom like a snag and it takes a bit for it to actually realise it's hooked, generally that's a big snapper. The secret is not to rush it. Take your time, enjoy the fight and get them up. And you want your driver to stay vertical too, straight up and down above your line. And that way you can turn his head and get him up off the bottom. But if you just keep going on an angle and get him right out the back, he'll reef you. So stay above him. So pretty much what we do is, if someone hooks up, the other person pulls in the line and just drives. Stop, Hoey, stop! I'm on green.
What colour?
Oh, have I been miles away from the bottom all this time? I'm having a mare. I think I've been mid-water jigging pretty much 50% of the day today. Because I've hit the bottom now.
What's the colour?
We're using, I've been using a 120. It's been way too light, so I went to a 150. Now hitting the bottom. Owen's been using the white baku, white and blue sardine. And it's been dominating. We've pretty much worked out during the day the old black baku's does the damage. And then sort of late evening, early morning, using that brighter colours, so the orange or the white sardine.
We're heading somewhere else today.
We're doing another drift. This whole time I've not been fishing close to the bottom, but I don't know how it's not getting down.
Yeah, well,
I'm fishing green.
What are you doing?
Right, me and Hohen have parked up for the night. That was a pretty good snapper session for the evening. It was a bit slow, plenty of snapper there, but we just dropped a lot of fish. I'm not sure why, but that good fish was 23 pounds, so I'm stoked about that. We wanted to try and get some monsters. Tomorrow's plan is, what's our plan tomorrow? Going wide, first thing? Yeah. So we're going to go for some puka and we're going to use some whole bonito. We just filleted that barracuda we caught, so we're going to use a half a slab of that each, and we've got giant squid as well. So tomorrow's plan, if the weather permits, we are going very wide for hopefully some giant puka. But we'll see you in the morning. Right, morning guys, we're having a quick snap of fish and we're also trying to get some kuda, fresh kuda for puka bait. So like I said in the past, you definitely want different baits. Don't ever put two of the same baits on, try and change your baits up because puka are quite fussy. But Coey's just got our first snapper. Show him your snapper, Hoey. Say something like,
Oh.
That's my first fish of the day, guys.
It's my first fish of the day, guys. Oh, no.
this is what I got to work with. But we're fishing. Right, it's my first fish for the day. How many? 20 metres away. First fish of the day. Dropped the cracker before, and we've got this guy coming up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a cracker fish.
there we go. Oh, you dirty snapper.
Jesus.
What's up with that?
He's got to be up around 20, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's a donkey. Okay, that's the first fish of the day for me. I'm pretty stoked with
I
that.
reckon.
That's awesome. We dropped a couple, but landed this guy. Reckon we see if we let him go. It's not bloated. We might try and let this guy go.
out now?
Yeah, can do if you want to. Oh, well, that was a successful release anyway. He went back pretty good, that big guy. So happy about that. He powered off. We're just getting ready now. We're going to go wide for a groper. The problem is it's hard leaving here because there's so much snapper sign. It's just stacking up. Look at it up here, ho. It's just loaded. Oh my God. Look at that. Forward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, I dropped the twice. Not hearing any line. Yeah.
Not far away.
Workout.
So that was a first drop, a double hook up on Kings. Oh, he's got quite a good one. Mine was pretty small. We've got the lines across, so that's a good start for kingy fishing. We bailed on going wide because it's doing about 12-13 knots out there now, and it's pretty lumpy. So we turned around and came back, and it just was pretty bad on the way back straight away.
It's got a bad start to the day. Oh no, I had on the way up. Right down there.
Hey?
I had on the way down.
Alright, that was kingy number 3. Pretty good start for the kingy stuff.
There he goes.
That was feeble.
Feisty little. Really? Not hear any line peel away.
Not a biggie. You're poor chap.
Whoa! Got him?
Had to come a long way to get it. Jigged right up off the bottom.
What a aggressive dog.
Oh, he's a faggot. Lock it, Poey. Lock it up. You get your gimbal and your gloves, like I said.
Yep, they're all on.
They didn't look like your gloves are on.
Oh no, nothing's on.
So he didn't listen to me about being ready. And he's getting dominated. You right? Yep. Yeah. What do you want me to do? Do you want to go around towards him, or you right?
I'll just leave it at Mono. It's good he's outside.
That's a good kingy, dude.
Yeah.
That's a very good kingy. Do you want me to punch him round? You're shallow. Do you want me to punch around that way? Get some line on him?
Be right, mate. That'll be right. Yeah, go on. Starting to get it on him now anyway.
Look, I'll bring it around. Hold on.
Go left more. Go
like that. Oh, go, dude, go. What do you want me to do, mate?
No, I think you're right.
Got your chair there?
Yeah.
Can you see he's sitting in his chair?
It makes it better.
How far out?
Oh, yeah.
Smoking it. It is a good thingy. You gotta keep him up, man. We're gonna keep him up.
You scared him.
Do you want a gimbal?
No, I'll split with this.
You sure?
Yeah.
I can strap the one on you.
Holy hell.
This is a good kingy, man. Gotta go, mate. Go. Give it death. I'm giving you this. This is just that's torture. Go. Is that you farting?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't squeeze cheese.
It's hard work, bro.
Want water or anything?
We're reverse.
Not go that angle.
It's hard.
Gimbal, man. Keep it in the gimbal.
It's hard, it's so long out there.
Keep it in your gimbal. Come on, dominate him, turn him. You right? What do you want me to do?
You're right. Here he is.
Holy. He is a giant. Oh, holy. Check out this kingy. Wow.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, the neck. Get him in the park. Yeah. That is a giant kingy that we need to sort real quick.
Dude, what a monster!
What is he at?
135. Holy! Chuck him up. I don't know if I can lift him. Those boys are clapping. Holy, that wrecked me, bro. That's what we came for. Oh, fuck.
Smile says it all.
That's crazy. Alright, chuck him back.
Let's put him back. Far out. Getting dominated here. Back in. Well, you didn't hold me. Shut your face, mate.
Good fish, mate.
There you go, guys. Happy with that. I'll release him. He can go back in. What a trooper. Thanks, mate. You gave me a battle from now. Go on. And again, brah.
Where did you put your gimbal on?
I think it's small.
Don't pull on.
What's that sticking?
Turn the lid on.
Yeah.
Not as small as I thought. That was another good one. Oh, he drenched the camera too. Classic scenario. That was a good fight, quick.
Yeah.
Right. Got another boat just copying us now, they saw what we're doing. Not a bad thing, but... Right, so me and Hoey have made our way out into the middle of Cook Strait, and you know you're a long way out when you got big ships cruising past you. This guy we've had to just duck. It's quite a big ship, and we are right out in the middle of Cook Strait right now, and we're going to our super secret spot for a giant groper, or actually any size groper to be fair. Right, so we just made it out to Baku. You on? Yeah. Oh, he's on already. Really? I'm getting bites too. So we've named this spot Baku Reef. Basic, oh man, holy. We've got serious baits on too. We're not even mucking around. Like I said guys, 2 different baits. Don't use the same baits gropering. Oh, he's on his way up and don't know what he's got. What do you reckon, Ho?
I don't know. Something tiny?
Oh, not really on those baits?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I got them. No, in. Yeah, definitely in. Oh, wow.
I lost my good bait.
Oh, this is struggling. Okay, my electric's struggling. Oh, stalled. Stalled. Yeah. Oh no, we've got issues here. It's it might be manual actually, or something's gone on, whether my battery's shorting or something's severely gone pear-shaped. Whatever I've got. Stripping line. Battery. Oh no!
This sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I think your motor's cracked out.
I think my motor's just cracked out.
Oh, so you got a dead battery.
Yeah, the battery shouldn't be dead, it's charged. Unless the battery's shat out.
Do you want to smoke them on? What's your penis, mate?
I wouldn't worry, mate.
See if there's a battery.
Okay, we might have a battery failure. Powered up. Oh yeah. Must be a shitty battery.
Yeah.
I think I've got a crappy battery.
You see a crappy connection on it?
Yeah, I think so. They're a bit bent, got a sound battery.
Yeah.
We've got a battery icon. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a pooker because it hasn't done a lot.
Shall we go back down?
Should you?
Yeah.
Can do. Where are we on the drift? Nah, not yet. Okay, well baits weren't big enough. I don't know if I've got a giant on here, but let's have a look. What do we got, Howie? One groper. Woo. Groper!
He likes squid.
Right, he took a bit of squid. Right,
Cut me
for tuna.
Cut me some slack, my friend.
You're going to want yours for your lecky, aren't you? Hey? Alright, he's a decent hooker. Right, so my battery's dead. So I'm going to go Stella. Go manual on a Stella. I'm going to man it up.
Keep an eye on my bait.
What?
Keep an eye on my bait.
Oh, the birds?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Okay, we're not mucking around, we've got huge baits. Right. Right, that's awesome. First drop, that's the first hooker. Happy with that. Right, I'm going Stella on the next one. The new Stella 10,000 and the new grappler game type from Shimano. So I'm going Stella.
I'm probably going to join you after that.
You are going to join me. Electrics are... We've got a good spot, but we're still using electrics. In our defence, we're a little bit shattered actually. There are some pretty good kingies. We didn't actually film any of the kingies beforehand too. We got about 5 before that. We were jigging. How far are you?
30.
And it's a cracker. That's a good hooker, Diddy. Stay away from his own noose, Hoey.
I can't help it.
That's why he's so angry. You're fondling his own noose.
Oh my god, you're a heavy bass.
Hi, I'm Kohan and I caught a groper.
Hello. Nah, stoked with this. Here, big fella.
Right, so that's a squid bait on one and a tuna frame on the other, and they are no small bait. Stella away. Right, we are on the way down with ginormous baits. And we're dropping right into the sign. Right, on the bottom.
Oh, one went by.
You in already. We're not quite where I want us to be. Oh, we're getting close. Pulling into that sign now. Oh.
You alright?
Oh, I dropped him. Yeah, well I hooked up. Oh, he just dropped his. Can't believe the size baits we're using. This is no monster pooker though, but I can't believe it actually ate those size baits. But I guess they can inhale them. To be fair, this has been one of the best trips I've been on for a long time. Me and Hoey have smashed it so far, it's been good. Good pooker, good kingfish, and good snapper. And we've still got tonight, what's the rest of today and tomorrow. Problem is, we don't want any more fish. Got plenty of that. Have I got him or I lock drop him? Oh. Dropped him.
Yeah.
Come on with the camera.
Yeah.
Get a shot of him. It looks cool. Well, I lost that guy. Oh well, got it. Cancel that, he's out the back, right there.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, the mollyhawk's gonna go and get him. Watch this. Yep, mollyhawk, one on him. He's gonna start pecking any minute.
What do we have here?
Oh yes, look at him tentatively picking away at it. Here's another good fish.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Carrying on?
Yeah, we have to do another drop. At least one more.
You want to get one on the Stella too, don't you?
Yeah.
Roger. Not stripping a lot though, is he? No. Same drag you had for the
Nah. Fuck no, a lot.
Hoey's hooked up. He's got the Stella 18,000.
Spec weaver?
Barb?
Nah.
You got two, that's why. Oh no, just one big one. Oh, shark as well. Shark and a hooker.
What a combo.
What a combo. Oh, he's a good one too.
Yeah. What are we going to do with the shark?
Probably let him go.
Lucky go off or?
No, it's just a big fish. Oh shit, that was close. God, he's making a mess of the whole system, isn't he? Yeah. Right, we finished gropering. Kohan landed another cracker groper on the Stella. We ended up with 5. A couple there that he got were good ones. And we're just making our way back, gutting them. And we had tuna jumping out in front of us. Didn't have any small lures, only big stick baits. So cast a couple of stick baits and that put them down. There's heaps going on out here, and there's definitely tuna below us. But we're going to make our way in now, and I'm not sure what we're going to get up to for the afternoon. Maybe try for a big kingy, or maybe a big snapper. Late afternoon, Hoey, actually we came in, had a muck around for a kingfish, had a go for a snapper. It's been pretty quiet. Chilling out this afternoon, the snapper haven't been playing ball. Hoey's just got a good one. Didn't say it was good, but it's been stripping some line, so we think it might be a cracker. We'll see how it plays out. Whole can?
Look at hurry.
Oh, really?
There she blows.
Might be good. Oh, is that its bubbles?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cracker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a good fish. Change the camera, that's a cracker.
Hey,
That's a good fish.
that's awesome fish.
Alright, morning guys. I have to apologise for the camera work today. Classic me, I didn't recharge the batteries from last time, so I've gone back to the Canon 600. You have to manually focus, which it doesn't really want to do. So I'm going to try my best to get some good footage today, but we might be struggling with this camera. I've got the new Garmin camera to try anyway, so I might give that a crack and use that for a bit of filming. But we're just going to go for a king at first light today, and something different. We're just getting organised now, and we'll start having a go for a kingy. Right, we're having one of the most epic days fishing, or couple of days fishing we've ever had. We've been smashing and getting smashed by giant kings today. Unfortunately, I can only really show you deck cam footage because the batteries are gone on all my other main cameras. I've got this camera here, the 600D, which is probably well out of focus. I'll try and film with it, but it's pretty well shot though.
Oh, awesome dude.
Oh, this is a cracker. Oh, that's good.
I'm stoked with that. I'm stuffed, but I'm stoked. Yes! Okay guys, we've made it home from what was probably one of the coolest trips we've done. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. We landed some donkey kings, some wicked snapper and some good groper as well. So if you've watched this vlog, thanks for joining us on the vlog, and me and Kohan will see you next time.
Let's just sit here every night. There's no reason to deny. Nobody will rescue us now. Everyone who's gone on here have lost their hope and felt